Ain't I always done in Leadville, Colorado what's best for you? I've done it all for you. Lied and cheated and I murdered you. Hanged and buried and I never cared you. I've done it all for you. There were those three men from Kentucky. Beat your poker claims, they's lucky. But you and me, we both knew something went right. 'Cause how could you be beaten? Yes, those three men were cheating. Better than you with those cards kept outside. Well, it weren't long till they disappeared. And no more, nobody here. Well, they were currently calling. And you and me, we both know how deep the mine shafts can go. How easy it is to trip, falling. I've done it all for you. Lied and cheated and I murdered you. Hanged and buried and I never gave you. I've done it all for you.
So, Willie, who's the new mayor gonna be now that the old one's gone to a higher government?
You are, Madam Mayor Augusta.
The miners who get nasty about the change. Mayor Dorian was always on their side.
But that side worked right for your interests. Can't have nobody telling you what to do with your own civil mind. Least of all, some pretty born mayor.
Dorian didn't know his face from a picture on the wall, and he was running his town. That mine is a legacy for my daughter, so she don't have to marry any old man just to support her.
You mean a dowry?
A dowry? Don't you be getting into crazy notions like you be wanting to marry my daughter.
Aggie, it's time we had a talk. She's gonna be 18 this June, and she's getting kind of up there for these parts. And I for sure ain't getting any younger. Besides, who in this town is better than me? You remember that time that senator come over the mountain? Come to check your books and your accounting, expounding on taxes, finance, and laws. Said do your credits and your debits align. He might have to take over your saloon and your mine. Said the system you're using was oozing with flaws. Well, it seems that all his pencils, chalks, and pens. He had a gun here, now that's a capital offense. Imagine the nerve of this stranger. With you the judge and me the jury. We had it all done in a hurry. Took him out back. Red Leadville of counting fingers. I've done it all for you. Lied and cheated and I murdered you. Hanged and buried and I never gave you. I've done it all for you. I've done it all for you. Lied and cheated and I murdered you. Hanged and buried just 'cause you asked me to. I've done it all for you. You owe me, Aggie.
I don't know you squat, least of all my daughter. That gal is born to greatness. She's royalty. She's a princess.
Yeah. So you say. We got some talking to do. And when we're done, She's got to listen.
There's nothing to talk about. Give me your hand. Well, if that don't beat all, for the first time in my life, I see absolutely no future in someone's palm. Willie, I'll be damned if I'm letting my princess be courted by the likes of you.
Frenchie!
There, you see? I'm guessing she ain't interested in a sheriff with no future to speak of. Nothing.
Was that Willie who just called me in here? I don't know why you let him hang around.
He's got nowhere else to go. He's got no future to speak of.
Howdy, Frenchie.
Howdy yourself, Charlie.
Did you miss me?
Desperately.
I miss you too. Desperately.
The way I see it, you better marry her off before she picks the wrong man, like Charlie.
Frenchie, get it. It's time you wash all the dishes.
Mama, no one washes dishes they don't use.
I do. Then clean the cabinets. Now get it.
But they're clean, Mama. What are you up to? Why are you now trying to get rid of me after he went and called me in here?
Never you mind. Just do as I say. I've done all right for us so far, haven't I? Look at you. Nice dresses, warm food, good education. I've raised you like a princess, I have.
I appreciate everything you've done, but I want to be in love.
You'll marry a prince.
That's what you told me and told me, but it's a dream, Mama. It's a big old dream. I'd settle for being in love.
Most women been in the life I've been in can't never get out of it. But I did. I did it for you. I went and got me a husband.
I know.
And when he died, I got me his saloon and his mine.
I know, Mama, and that was fine for you, but I want to be in love.
What you want is a proper marriage. That's what a girl raised delicate like you should want. Forget love. It's nature's trick.
Love is glorious. Love makes birds sing, flowers bloom, gals dress all pretty. Guys all want to be heroes.
How do you know so much about love, Charlie?
I learned from my mule. Folks say they're stubborn and dumb, but when Eleanor closes her eyes while I stroke her muzzle, it just ain't nothing like it in the world.
I wasn't asking about Eleanor. What she got to do with the love between a man and a woman.
Well, I know what it's like to be in love. No chance in the world of having it.
How could a sweet man like you have no chance in the world at love?
You buying a drink, Charlie, or you just taking up space?
I'm drinking. Inside of Frenchie.
Frenchie, back in that kitchen. You got a choice. Frenchie will marry royalty. And from the looks of your palm, that ain't you. Try something.
Her royalty? I love that gal, but I ain't no prince, ain't no king, no millionaire.
Maybe being a prince isn't all it's cracked up to be.
Sure make a difference to her mama. I wish I were a prince. It'd all be so much easier if I were a prince. I could have anyone I loved. I could love anyone I want. If I were a prince, what good is wishing? My dress is velvet fishing. If a prince.
Would it really make a difference?
You bet it would. If I were a prince, it'd be like living in a fairy tale. Never have to worry, am I good enough? Everything I'd say understood enough to make me matter. Be accepted, no more ignored, no more rejected.
Just don't understand. Does being a prince make any difference?
Might not make a difference, but it might be the only type of person that Augusta will let her daughter love. I wish I were a prince. It'd all be so much easier if I were a prince. I could have anyone I loved, and anyone who wanted could love me. But no use pretending. There are no happy endings. If you're not a prince, you're not a prince. If you're not a prince, you're not a prince. If you're not a prince, you're just not a prince. I just ain't a prince.
Few of us are, dear boy. Few of us are.
I know that. When I talk about being royalty, I might just have to lead a strike against Frenchie's mama. And then the lines on a decent wage. That's fair, ain't it? We have the right to strike. If we have to, we'll do it.
Charming and brave. Maybe not smart, but brave nonetheless. To live intensely is the rarest thing in the world. Those people just exist.
I didn't mean to complain to a stranger.
Then let me be a stranger no longer. The name's Wilde. Oscar Wilde.
Charles Wills. Charlie.
Charlie it is. And you can call me Oscar.
What brings you to Lead, Oscar?
Fame, dear boy. I'm making a name for myself. When I discover my life's work, I'll have an audience waiting to receive it.
Sounds like the background's way of going about it to me. Don't you have to give something to the people before they get to know who you are?
It's been successful so far. I've been sent to America by Doyle Park to enlighten this country on the English institution of the aesthetic movement.
Let me buy you a drink, Oscar.
See who you've been waiting for?
What makes you think I'm expecting someone?
Come on, Eddie. Cleaning the cabinets and the dishes. Swoosh yourself up like a kind of door opens.
Yeah, well, he's English, but he's nobody. Just some bloke passing through.
Madam Augusta? 2 whiskeys.
Madam Mayor Augusta. Now we'll be getting order back in Leadville.
What happened to Mayor Dorian?
But he left town kind of sudden like.
Yeah, on account of he was dead.
I'm gonna have to tell the miners. I'm gonna tell them straight. Time for action.
Let me help you out here, Eddie. The mayor's gone. Done been shot. Simon gets the bottom of his divine.
Right. So till the judge rules.
Got like our only suspect up in jail. Ain't that right, Mayor Augusta?
No doubt about it, Sheriff Willie.
What jail? I don't think about a jail.
Mama, don't do this to Charlie.
I warned you about him being the wrong man. Time to tell him, Eddie. Time to lay down the law.
Relax, honey. You know I have your best interests at heart.
I know you believe you do.
Your mom's giving her consent.
To what, Mama?
To nothing.
You are engaged. Pucker up, gal. It's time you learn about love.
I love someone else. Don't make me love Willie. I swear I'll die.
Reggie, it's time you learn.
Antony and Cleopatra, Urbanowitz and Timmie.
Well, I won't be in love with Willie, ever.
That don't matter, we're engaged.
Not so fast, Willie.
Well, it matters if I'm in love with someone else, doesn't it?
Do you hear that, Charlie?
Don't argue with her, Aggie. Come into the kitchen with me. We gotta talk. In private.
There's nothing you gotta say I want to hear. Besides, I don't want to leave her with him.
Nothing's gonna happen. She's too smart to be bothered with a man who ain't gonna be around much longer. In the kitchen.
Here's your chance, my lord. What are you going to do with it?
I'll go, my man. We've got to get rid of Willie.
Is there a matter a little bit more immediate? You've not been paying attention, boy. I must be lived.
Charlie, Jake's Heyman.
James Heyman.
That means she loves you. Je t'aime. Doesn't it sound beautiful to say? Doesn't it feel beautiful to say? One of the many ways to say I love you. Je t'aime. It was so nicely off the tongue, so nice to say, even to no one except yourself, which is always kind of fun. One of the many ways to say I love you. Eating, that's how the Germans sing. Yate Bellevue, that's how the Russians go. Amore, Italiano, Amore, also beautiful to say. One of the many ways to say je t'aime, just say it, you'll see. So like no other word can be, you can try if you like on me. I love you, one of the many ways to say je t'aime. That's how the Germans sing. Yate Bellevue, that's how the Russians court and coo. Amore, Italiano, Amore, also beautiful to say. Je t'aime, just say it, you'll see. It's like no other word can be. You can try if you like on me. Je t'aime, one of the many ways to say I love you.
She does? You do?
Well, if you don't know it by now, I'll practically announce it to the whole saloon.
What should I do now?
May I suggest a kiss, and then perhaps a romantic picnic?
In the snow?
The mind is its own place, and can make heaven of heaven, and heaven of hell.
Here we are. Just the two of us. Your mom were left behind. But not Eleanor. When you and me gets married, Eleanor comes with us.
When we get married, who said anything about getting married?
Frenchie. I love Frenchie, will you be my wife?
Of course I will. You've been so long about it, I thought you'd never asked.
How strange your eyes are. One blue, the other green.
Mister, do you think I'm crazy for falling in love with a man my mother hates?
I fall in love with him myself.
I know, he's so sweet, but something's going on here. There's something not right. My mother's cleaning up the place. She's excited when the door opens, and then she's crabby when it's someone she expects.
Yeah, like when I came in. Right away she gives me this dirty look.
Charlotte, she always gives you that look. No, I'm talking about a different look. Like she's expecting someone special. I thought it was you when you first come in here with those fancy clothes you're sporting. Why are you here, Mr.
Wilde. Mr. Oscar Wilde.
He likes to get called Oscar.
Yes, Oscar is quite right. I'm actually expecting someone special myself. A British actress touring here in America. My dearest Lily, as one you arrived.
My darling Oscar, of course I've arrived. I've seen a princess making elegant entrance, elegant jewelry, and elegant bride. But you know people just pay attention, because on her head sits
Sherriff, Willie, Madam Augusta, Frenchie, Charlie, may I present Miss Lily Langry.
I know who she is, and I know why she's here, and it won't do her no good.
She's pretty.
I've just come up from Langry, Texas, to see Ortega. The man named the town after me and wanted to meet with a big parade. By the way, Augusta, how was your Atlantic crossing? As I came through customs, the reporters swarmed about me.
When they asked if I had anything to declare, I said, only my genius.
Have you visited Niagara Falls?
Niagara Falls, hot spot of the newlywed. It is, in my opinion, one of the earliest, if not the keenest, disappointments in married life. However, it's my dear, something you're not telling us.
Got myself a millionaire.
What happened to the Prince of Wales?
See? I said I can guess why you're here, and it won't work.
What are you rambling about, my dear?
What fancy pants said there about the Prince of Wales?
And what would a saloon keeper in Leadville, Colorado know of the Prince of Wales?
You'd be surprised.
That I would. But my dearest child, when I was presented to the Queen by the Prince, I wore his 3-feather motif.
I thought the feathers were rather overdoing it.
The Queen smiled.
One's true life is rarely the life they ever live.
Hey, what is this spring? He's introducing everybody to everyone. But who the hell is he?
He's Oscar Wilde. His friends call him Oscar. You can call him Mr. Wilde. He's gonna be famous one day, but he don't know what for.
What's he doing here?
I've come to America to lecture in over 100 cities and towns to enlighten people on the English institution of the aesthetic. To practice my art of writing plays.
You write plays? Like Shakespeare? Oh, Romeo, where'd you go? What for?
Oh, Juliet, you're getting rid of your mother and your father.
Oh, Romeo, you've gone dead, ain't you? Oh, you have? Me too. Alas.
I once saw Romeo played by convicted murderer. The actor was hanged in the next week.
That's taking criticism to an extreme.
A couple years ago, a man was booed at the Horace Tabor Opera House. He tried to escape by swinging himself into the balcony. Men, women, children shot him up. He crashed into the footlights and said, Miss Seehaus-Fisher's fancy curtains on fire. Oh.
That's where I'm speaking tonight, about beauty and art. Have any of you heard of Florence?
Yeah, her husband was a piano player.
He's the one that got shot.
No. Florence, the birthplace of the Renaissance, when they rediscovered the importance of art in life. The world had been living in a dead period, much like here in England.
You know what? Hey, he was right. This guy's a fancy man.
I am an English dandy, and tonight I shall appear in silk stockings, breeches, embroidered waistcoat, and sunflower boutonniere.
He won't catch you with that after you're a dead man.
I am paid good money to talk on the subject. And now, may I purchase everyone a libation? May I propose a toast, Charlie, to your lovely fiancée, Frenchie?
It's fiancé, not on your life.
You, Mrs. Fancy Pants, keep out of my business.
Madam Augusta, the young lovers have their dream.
Stop your meddling or...
Leadville is desperately in need of some love.
Hey, Swat, I challenge you. Drink for a drink. Let's just see who's left standing at the end.
Charming. And if I win, Charlie and Frenchie married with Madam Augusta's blessing.
You're on. No English dandy's gonna drink either.
The way we do it is, each person gets a bottle. When it's your turn, you make a toast, and everyone takes a swig, till we got nothing left but enemies.
Madam Augusta, do the honors. Thank you.
To the first course.
The first course. Whiskey!
To the first.
Whiskey! To the second course.
To the second course.
Whiskey!
To the Queen.
Third course.
At the third course. How you doing over Fancy Pants?
How you doing there, Willie?
You can't let us much longer. Whiskey!
What's your nose, Sheriff Willie?
Oh! Shut your nose, Miss White!
You lose, Sheriff, to the Englishman.
That's right. You lose to a three-sweet Englishman, and therefore I win, and the lovers are affianced.
I never agreed to no such thing like affianced.
I couldn't either. Which belongs to me. Charlie. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Remanded for sentencing in the morning for the disappearance of Lady Dolan.
when her prince comes.
Well, you go right back to where you came from.
Yeah, and take that whore with you. Well, first, he got to pay for his whiskey, and we charge strangers double.
It's quite all right, as I intend to drink double.
You're a damn nuisance. You're, what is it? Oh, yeah. Obstructing justice. I guess there won't be no election tonight.
I think United States ought to do something.
I believe I must invent myself as a